Welcome everyone, this is MKIM. So it's been a couple days since I posted a short teaser on Twitter, and I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, what is SKFC? So to start off with the basics, let's get into what KFC is, just from a pure fundamental standpoint. So what KFC is, KFC takes advantage So what KFC is, KFC stands for Kazooie Fast Cancel. Basically, this allows you to cancel the end lag of Breagle Blaster. In the final shot you input when you land, the end lag is canceled out and you can follow up with almost anything that you could think of. KFC has two... So what KFC is, it stands for Kazooie Fast Cancel. What this does is, instead of suffering through the end lag of Breagle Blaster when you fire a shot, so what KFC is, so KFC stands for Kazooie Fast Cancel. Basically, this tech allows you to cancel the end lag of a Breagle Blaster shot. And instead of suffering through that end lag, you can put Kazooie away faster and follow up into almost anything that you want. There are two variants of KFC. The first one is LTC, Landing Turnaround Cancels. First discovered by Robo Rotembo. Robo goes into extensive detail in explaining what LTC and STC means. There are two kinds of Kazooie Fast Cancels, one of which is Landing Turnaround Cancels. Robo Rotembo. There are two kinds of Kazooie Fast Cancels, both discovered by Robo Rotembo. If that's not who discovered it, I'm incredibly sorry. This is just who I saw from the get-go. There are two kinds of Kazooie Fast Cancels, discovered by Robo Rotembo, or at least the first place I saw of it. Landing Turnaround Cancels are basically, you input a Breagle Blaster shot right before you land, and by inputting Kazooie Fast Cancel, you can cancel that shot and put Kazooie away. There are two kinds of Kazooie Fast Cancels. The first one is Landing Turnaround Cancels. What Landing Turnaround Cancels are is, if you input a Breagle Blaster shot before you land, you can turn around and cancel the lag. For the sake of simplicity in this video, I'm going to read you the definitions of LTC, just so I don't throw in my own wording and it's not confusing. What Landing Turnaround Cancels are: a Landing Turnaround Cancel is executed by shooting a Breagle Blaster shot before you land, and turning around as you land to cancel the shot lag. if you haven't already, I would highly recommend you check out the Banjo Chord website. It's banjochord.medium.com, and this has a lot of resources for banjo. So what landing turnaround cancels are is right before what landing turnaround cancels are is right before you land during Briegel Blaster, you input a shot and you can avoid sitting in the end lag of Briegel Blaster shot. So what LTC is canceling. For the sake of simplicity in this video, I'm going to be reading the definition of LTC and STC provided by banjochord.medium.com /KFC hyphen banjochord hyphen 678B78B. So what landing turnaround cancels are is you are able to bypass the end lag of a Briegel Blaster shot by inputting Briegel Blaster shot before you land and then turning around to cancel the shot lag. If that makes sense. This is a slightly adapted definition that comes from banjochord.medium.com. So if you have any other questions or if I said something funky, please refer to this website. The last part you have to implicate. If you aren't already familiar with Kazooie fast cancels and LTC and STC, go ahead and check out my friend. If you aren't already familiar with Kazooie fast cancels, LTC and STC, which are tuned the same with Kazooie fast cancel. If you aren't already familiar with KFC or Kazooie fast cancel tech, I'll put some links below. If you aren't already familiar with LTC and STC as variants of KFC, I'll drop some links below and you can check them out. LTC and STC both work with SKFC beautifully. Basically, the biggest obstacle LTC and STC work beautifully with SKFC. Allow me to demonstrate. LTC and STC both work beautifully with SKFC. Allow me to demonstrate. LTC and STC both work beautifully with KFC. Allow me to demonstrate. LTC and STC both work beautifully with SKFC. Allow me to demonstrate. LTC and STC both work beautifully with SKFC. Allow me to demonstrate both of these for you. LTC and STC both work beautifully with SKFC, and it makes it much simpler. Allow me to demonstrate. Both LTC and STC work beautifully with SKFC. It makes it simpler and much easier to navigate the timings of KFC. Personally for me, I know that AB Smash, I could barely input both LTC and STC work pretty well with SKFC. Not only does it make it simpler, but you're also guaranteed a smash input. So rather than where you have to manually do the smash attack. Or you could be guaranteed to miss. LTC.